Another dream is within reach. A student opens up a book. An entrepreneur takes another look.
Every generation has something to teach. Every generation has something to learn. Children bring curiosity. Adults bring experience. Seniors bring perspective earned through years of living. Healthy communities find ways to connect those gifts instead of allowing generations to drift apart. Tonight, our panel asks, how can communities build trust across generations? Welcome to the Thunderdome. Good evening and welcome back to America Together Radio. Last episode, we explored how communities can inspire more volunteers. Tonight, we ask how communities can strengthen the relationships between young and old.
So this is about more than respecting our elders.
Exactly. It's about creating opportunities for every generation to learn from one another. Tonight, we'll discuss mentorship, shared experiences, intergenerational learning, preserving wisdom, building trust, and creating friendships that span generations. President Pipeline, when different generations come together, what should happen first? We'll hear your answer right after the break.
As watch the years roll by.
Welcome back. Tonight's question, how can communities build trust across generations? President Pipeline, will begin with you.
Thank you. The first step is listening. Every generation has stories. Every generation has challenges. Every generation has lessons worth sharing. Trust begins when people feel their experiences are respected instead of dismissed.
So understanding comes before agreement.
Exactly. Communities become stronger when generations are curious about one another instead of making assumptions.
Sometimes people say young people don't understand. Others say older people don't understand.
The conversation changes when both sides ask, "Help me understand your experience."
Liberty Jack, your perspective.
Strong communities create opportunities for generations to work together. Shared service projects, mentorship, community events. Real relationships grow through shared experiences, not stereotypes.
So cooperation replaces assumptions.
Very often it does. It's difficult to stereotype someone you've worked beside.
Every generation inherits something and leaves something behind. Our responsibility is to strengthen that handoff.
Wisdom grows when experience and fresh ideas meet.
So every generation is both a student and a teacher.
A powerful way to look at it. After the break, Lady Progress discusses empathy and mutual respect across generations. Captain Constitution explores preserving wisdom while preparing future leaders. Stay with us.
The festival tents line up the park beside a lake beneath.
Welcome back. Tonight we're exploring how communities can build trust across generations. So far we've discussed listening, curiosity, and shared experiences. Now let's continue. Lady Progress, how does empathy strengthen relationships between generations?
Empathy reminds us that every generation has faced unique challenges. Older generations carry stories of perseverance. Younger generations bring fresh perspectives and new ideas. Communities become stronger when people appreciate both.
So respect flows in every direction?
Exactly. Mutual respect creates mutual learning.
Captain Constitution, why is preserving wisdom so important?
Every generation inherits knowledge earned through experience. Communities should preserve that wisdom while encouraging younger generations to build upon it responsibly. Strong institutions create opportunities for mentoring, apprenticeships, and civic learning.
So tradition and preparation work together.
Very much so. The future benefits when experience is shared instead of forgotten.
President Pipeline, what stands out to you?
Healthy communities create places where conversations naturally happen between generations. When people know one another, trust grows. When trust grows, cooperation becomes easier.
Shared work often creates shared understanding.
Friendship bridges generations.
Wisdom multiplies when it is passed forward.
Maybe every community needs more tables where grandparents, parents, and kids all sit together.
Some of the best lessons begin over ordinary conversations. Market Maverick off microphone, especially if somebody remembered dessert. After the break, Market Maverick discusses intergenerational teamwork. Professor Data explores research on mentoring and trust. And the People's Advocate shares practical ways every listener can help connect generations. Stay with us.
I'm Jeremy Levan. Rural communities understand problems that national politics often ignores. Distance, roads, hospitals, water, agriculture, energy, broadband, schools, and local services are not abstract issues. They are daily realities. America Together 2028 wants those voices included.
Before the sunlight dances on the sea and paints another possibility.
Welcome back. Tonight we've discussed listening, mutual respect, and sharing wisdom across generations. Now let's ask an important question. How do communities turn those conversations into lasting partnerships? Market Maverick, what helps different generations work well together?
Give people meaningful projects to share, community gardens, neighborhood cleanups, mentoring programs, local events. Working together creates trust much faster than talking about teamwork.
So cooperation builds relationships.
Exactly. People discover one another's strengths when they solve real problems together.
Professor Data, what does research suggest about mentoring across generations?
Intergenerational mentoring is often associated with stronger social connections, greater confidence, and increased civic engagement. Older adults share experience. Younger people contribute fresh perspectives and new skills. Both groups frequently benefit from the relationship.
So everyone leaves knowing something they didn't know before.
That is one of the great strengths of lifelong learning.
People's Advocate, what practical advice would you offer listeners?
Invite different generations to work together. Ask a senior to share a story. Teach a young person a practical skill. Invite teenagers to volunteer alongside experienced community members. Trust grows through shared experiences.
Quick thoughts.
Every generation has something valuable to contribute.
Shared responsibility builds shared respect.
Friendship grows through understanding.
Communities become stronger when wisdom is passed forward.
Healthy forests thrive because many generations of growth exist together.
After the break, each mascot shares one habit that helps generations trust one another. Then we'll conclude tonight's discussion and preview our next episode. Stay with us.
Rose beneath the sky, past stories waiting to be told. The barges move along their way. The river.
Welcome back. Tonight we've explored how communities can build trust across generations. We've talked about listening, shared experiences, mentorship, friendship, and passing wisdom forward. Now let's close with one final question. If you could encourage every community to practice one habit that strengthens trust between generations, what would it be?
Spend time together intentionally. Trust rarely grows by accident. It grows through conversations, shared projects, and genuine relationships.
Invite every generation to participate. Communities become stronger when everyone has both a voice and an opportunity to contribute.
Lead with curiosity instead of assumptions. Every generation has a story worth hearing.
Preserve wisdom while preparing future leaders. Healthy communities honor experience and encourage innovation.
Plant trees whose shade others will enjoy. Each generation benefits from those who plan ahead.
Pair experience with fresh ideas. The strongest teams often combine seasoned perspective with new energy.
Make introductions. Many lifelong friendships begin because one person simply brought people together.
Keep learning from one another. Communities become more resilient when knowledge moves freely across generations.
Strong communities do not separate generations. They connect them. Experience meets curiosity. Tradition meets innovation. Wisdom meets enthusiasm. When generations trust one another, communities gain the confidence to meet tomorrow together.
What's next inside the Thunderdome?
Next time, our panel explores Episode 023. How can communities celebrate success without leaving anyone behind? We'll discuss recognition, gratitude, inclusion, teamwork, and celebrating accomplishments in ways that inspire even greater community participation. You've been listening to America Together Radio, simulated mascot debate Thunderdome. Today's discussion featured fictional mascot characters created to explore civic ideas through respectful conversation. The characters are fictional. Their conversations are intended to encourage mentorship, mutual respect, and stronger communities. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep listening, keep sharing, Keep building bridges, and we'll see you inside the Thunderdome.
the same as they have through the years, watching seasons come